Hook. The story opens by explaining how debt is an invisible burden that millions of people silently carry. We are introduced to Claire, whose life is about to change because of one small decision. Claire, a 29-year-old marketing coordinator, is introduced. She appears responsible and hardworking, but secretly carries $50,000 in debt. Claire's debt is revealed: student loans, a car loan, and multiple credit cards built up through years of unexpected expenses. Claire's sister Nadia is introduced. Unlike Claire, Nadia faces every bill immediately, tracks every expense in a notebook, and stays in control of her finances. Claire believes making minimum payments is enough and avoids looking at her total debt because the full number feels overwhelming. Claire's company announces layoffs. She receives a severance package with 60 days to find another job. Claire opens her banking app and realizes her money will only last 5 weeks. The reality of her financial situation finally hits her. Claire calls Nadia for advice. Nadia tells her, "You're not in debt because you're bad with money. You're in debt because you've been avoiding looking at it." Inspired by Nadia's advice, Claire makes one simple commitment. Every Sunday, she will spend 15 minutes writing down every debt she owes. On the first Sunday, Claire writes every balance on one sheet of paper. The total reaches $50,412, and seeing it all together is emotionally overwhelming. Claire fights the urge to close her laptop. Instead, she forces herself to sit with the number until it becomes information instead of fear. The following Sunday, Claire adds the interest rates beside each debt and discovers which credit card is costing her the most. Claire circles the highest interest debt and writes a simple plan: pay this one first. Her fear begins to turn into strategy. Claire continues her weekly habit. Some weeks the debt decreases, while other weeks unexpected expenses make it rise, but she no longer avoids the numbers. Claire begins learning about personal finance, debt repayment strategies, and interest rates so she can make smarter financial decisions. For the first time, Claire calls her credit card company and asks for a lower interest rate. To her surprise, they approve a temporary reduction. In the 7th week, Claire lands a better-paying job. Instead of spending the extra income, she assigns every extra dollar toward paying off debt. 1 year later, Claire helps a former coworker who has been laid off by teaching the same simple Sunday habit that changed her own life. 2 years later, Claire's debt has fallen from $50,000 to under $19,000. She has paid off both credit cards and built a financial system she completely trusts. Ending and outro. Claire realizes that financial freedom didn't begin with earning more money. It began with facing the truth every Sunday. The audience is encouraged to stop avoiding their own numbers, followed by a call to comment, like, and subscribe to Dreamrise YT.